To Flowless Sports. Today we are going to have a look at the most underrated players in each position. Not each position, but like one goalkeeper, one defender, one midfielder, and one striker.
Wait, cut. You said underrated.
Okay. 5,
Restart it.
4, 3, 2. Hello and welcome back to Flowless Sports. Today we'll have a look at the most overrated players. So each of us are going to choose a player from one position. It can be a current player or a retired player. And then each of us are going to say a player, say what we have to say about him, and then discuss. So I'm joined by Raji and Amalesh.
Hot topic.
And so, boys, let's start off with goalkeepers.
Goalkeepers.
Who wants to go first?
Goalkeepers.
I'll start.
I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start. Mine. Funny enough, I have two people from the same team in my list of people, but my overrated goalkeeper is Donnarumma.
Oh,
Fair shot.
Donnarumma.
I agree.
Bro, like
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's like he's like so much talk and like young guy, like gonna do so well and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if he was 2 inches shorter, he would suck. He would absolutely suck. I feel like it's just his physicality that's helping him so much as a keeper. Like he's just tall and easy to stretch wide, but I don't know, man. I've like every time I watch him, I'm just like, bro, what is
feel
it?
he's
Like there's nothing that good about this guy.
I get your point. I see where you're coming from, but I feel he's overhated for no reason. Like,
I feel like
it's early in his career.
He's about 23 for a goalkeeper is like 12.
I agree. I agree, but it's like for him to go to PSG and take over Keylor Navas and everything, like I feel like it's a bit much.
I see. But in my opinion, I think he's maybe because he just won the Euros with, like in a clutch moment, he saved 3 penalties.
Yeah, that I agree. But it's just like I think game to game he sucks, man. Like when I watch PSG, I'm like, this guy is so bad.
No, I get what you mean.
And his replacement just won Serie A.
Yeah.
Mike Maignan.
Yeah, Maignan. But that see, it's an experienced keeper. That guy has been. He's like.
He's not that old though.
Like,
I mean, he's
like,
in his
I'm not saying Donnarumma is bad. I just think he's
No, I get your point. I agree.
He's not bad at all. Yeah, he's not bad at all.
I think he'll be the best player of our generation, but I agree he's a bit overrated. Yeah. Best goalkeeper of our generation.
Like,
let me
until he proves me wrong, I think at least for now, definitely I would say Donnarumma for me is my overrated GK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Iker Casillas.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah. Every time he made mistakes, he blamed defenders. That save against Arjen Robben comes once in a blue moon.
Yeah,
I mean, this sounds
that
like
was
I'm
the best moon.
I'm
to
not.
Be fair.
Yeah, he was elite. And he was captain. He won 2 Euros, the World Cup, but I think all that was the mid.
I think like he was in an era where everyone around him was at their prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you had him in front of him. He had Ramos Prime and PK Prime.
Yeah. And like the
at
Euros and World Cup it was mainly Xavi, Iniesta, Silva.
Busquets,
David Villa. Yeah.
But okay, like if I play devil's advocate, everyone says like, oh, he has so many champions. Like the thing you just mentioned, like how many champions he has, all the Spain wins he has.
Yeah.
I think we just
like in that sense.
Just a disclaimer for the audience. Like we're saying these players are overrated, not that they're bad. Like we could rate them.
Yeah, they're not bad at all.
Yeah. We are rating them in terms of public perception. We think they're just maybe a bit lower than what public perceives it. Like, so we're not calling them bad before.
Yeah.
I think like Real Madrid people will argue otherwise, but
I can understand.
I think,
but I think
it's just if you put him in a shit team, he would probably be not that good at all.
Yeah, I agree.
What was yours, Raji?
I don't have one, crazily. I couldn't think of one, but I'm gonna say I have one, but I don't know if he's overrated. Like I have David De Gea.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, like that's what I'm saying. I feel like he's a bit overrated. He makes a lot of saves, but does because he's in a bad team. I feel he makes a lot of saves, like defense.
There's an argument that he's underrated.
Yeah, like, exactly. That's why. So if he's underrated and overrated, that means he's correctly rated. You know, like everyone rates him as he is.
The thing is, De Gea's lows are low.
That's what I'm saying. Like he could, some of the shots he plays a pass and he passes straight to a midfielder from the opposition team. That creates a short opportunity.
I feel like he's very bipolar.
Yeah, so that'll create an opportunity for Man City and they'll make an epic save, which he wouldn't have had to make if he just didn't pass it to him, like that's why I'm a bit
point.
like
that's a very good point.
I see why Man U fans like him, like he's been there for long and he's given. But I also know some Man U fans who are like, okay, it's time for him to go in modern football.
I still wouldn't say that. I'd still want De Gea to be my number one.
Yeah, that's fair. I just feel he's a bit overrated. Considering if he left Man U right now, no other top 6 team is buying him.
That reminds me, what's happening with Henderson?
Man, apparently the links to Newcastle.
Bro, you're so good, bro. That guy deserves to be somewhere playing full time.
Yeah, I think he should get a move. We can't set him on loan for.
Yeah, I think it's time for him to leave. He's not Man U level.
Also he would want to leave.
Yeah.
He wants to play first team.
I think the pressure was too much. The pressure was too much.
I actually had a Hugo Loris as well.
But then I think people have just come to realize his shit.
I think everyone at this point he's not overrated. Yeah.
But
that's a good shot. I think everyone agrees that Loris is just not.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to centre backs.
Yeah. Centre backs. Yeah, full backs. Anything.
No, full backs. Yeah, any defenders. I have 2.
Yeah, defender.
I actually have 3. Actually, it's alliteration. Diaz, Delite, Davis, but I'm gonna go for.
I have one of those.
I'm gonna go for Alphonso Davies. I would have
previously. Alphonso as well.
Yeah, I would have previously gone for Ruben Diaz. I think Ruben Diaz is probably top 3 young centre backs in the world, but I still think he's a bit overrated considering people compared him to Van Dijk last season. But it's equal.
The second one,
Delite, but I think Delite is not overrated. People.
He's 21, bro.
Yeah, he's 21.
I think it was just the Ajax campaign.
If I was being harsh, I would say.
Davies is 21 as well. Davies is 21 as well.
I think why Davies is overrated. I think he's
a pace merchant.
Yeah, he's a pace merchant. He's good at dribbling sometimes.
Yeah.
When he loses the ball, they're wrecked on that side.
The previous is here as well. We don't watch enough of Bayern every time, but
no, but okay.
When
the argument for him losing ball against Dortmund, he ran from Bayern had a corner or something, and he ran all the way against Haaland, and he still got the ball.
Yeah. I think he's a similar. Sorry, go on.
Go on. I just wanted to look at his transfer market value. I was curious actually what it is.
He's been injured also. He didn't play much.
Yeah, this season. No, you see, his argument is similar to Kyle Walker, I feel. Kyle Walker is elite defender, one-on-one defender, great pace, but he's subject to a bad moment randomly.
Yeah.
In the UCL, just
Kyle Walker, great attacker, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's Kyle Walker. Alphonso Davies is the reverse. He can attack really well, although Kyle Walker can defend really well. But I feel, I don't know, Alphonso Davies. I just don't see it. I don't see it when people mention him in talks with Trent and stuff like that.
I agree.
Bro,
I'm
he's not even close to that level, man. I don't think he has the technical ability of that level.
Trent changed football, man.
Trent changed. Bro, Cancelo and all the fullbacks we're seeing now, even someone like Kieran Tierney, I feel I would rate higher than Alphonso Davies because of his technical ability. Obviously, I've watched more of Kieran Tierney, so I would have that opinion. Even Luke Shaw, I would rate over. I would rate Luke Shaw over. I would rate Luke Shaw over Alphonso Davies in terms of technical ability.
I think Davies has to do it at a big stage a bit more, and maybe then we can say he's not over.
Bro, Champions League he had against
I know Barca or what.
Yeah. But you see that I feel or that who was it? Yeah. He ran past Alba or something.
He did some crazy.
Sergio Dest.
He destroyed. Yeah.
No, Semedo.
That was a mental game.
Yeah, it was Semedo. It was not
Semedo.
Barca had to set them off.
But no, I think.
Yeah, I actually had Alphonso Davies as well as mine.
Yeah, I think he needs time. Yeah, I went for Gerard Piqué.
Oh, you went for Gerard is overrated. Oh no.
I went for Piqué. Bro, again, his elite defender.
Oh.
But
I'm on the opposite side. I don't even know what to say.
I agree with Amale. I agree with Amale.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why do you think he's overrated?
I don't know, man. Every time I see him play, okay, for Spain he was class, no doubt.
Ramos,
he had Jordi Alba, In front of him, he has Busquets, but he has Xavi Alonso also for a while. But for Barcelona, I think he has been on the he has been on the decline like last.
Naturally,
that I agree. That I can't.
That's and that's fair also. He's getting older.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
I can see it, but I can't.
I can maybe
Yeah,
for a
it's tough,
second I
yeah.
can see it, but in my mind he's very underrated.
Yeah.
I have a good
Yeah,
argument.
he's still
like,
elite,
yeah.
yeah.
No, we're not saying he's not elite.
I think he's
I
not
see
like
your
he's
point.
not like
Yeah.
I don't think he'll ever sit in the bracket of like your Maldinis and your
Yeah,
these
yeah.
kind of like
I don't think
elite.
he can.
Yeah, he won't be there. Yeah.
But I think the bracket he like floats in, like it's fair.
Maybe people mention him with
Yeah.
Ramos, but maybe we can put him one lower.
Yeah, like he's just one step below Ramos, I think.
Not a
Yeah.
whole step, maybe like a pavement.
Yeah, not a whole step, but
Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. You can whatever you want to call it.
Definitely.
A window lens.
Like
No, I
that-
agree. Like
that
Yeah.
partnership of Ramos and Piqué has to be one of the best, like in recent times.
That's-
like,
yeah,
from what
It
we
was so
have seen.
epic, man, to see them fight
I was,
Yeah.
at the El Clasico and just try to kill each
and
other,
come
and
together.
then,
It's great.
and then
Yeah.
go and win the World Cup together. Like that was some time. That was some time.
Yeah,
Okay, that
that's
was good.
why. Yeah.
Let's go for
Let's
midfielders.
move on
Midfielders.
to midfielders. Yeah.
I have one, but it's like I don't know how to phrase it, but I think it's so my person is Declan Rice, but he's good. But I think it's just like with all these transfer rumors of like how much he's expecting, how much he wants. Like I think now he's doing it a bit much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Declan
See,
Rice
that's
is
tough.
so good. He's
That's
Like
so
he's
good.
playing in a back five England system. West Ham has become defensively so like they're playing the
Yeah.
back five as thing as well.
And he's
So I think
playing
it's-
alongside Souček, who is also a really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Defensive
So I
is
think
good.
Rice is my overrated pick. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's good. I think
Yeah.
I think if he comes to Man U, if he comes to any other team, he'll be a good player. I don't doubt it. But
Yeah.
it's like I think it's being pushed a bit too much. Like how good he is.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's English tax. Like they're
Yeah, it's
overpricing
100%
him
English
because he's
tax,
English.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, English. Any defender who plays England, if you're bad, you suck.
Yeah.
Because that's such
Like,
a
no, no,
defensively geared team.
100 million plus for Rice. It's too much.
Like
Like-
150 is his current whatever thing that I was reading about.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say this. If Arsenal buy him for 150 million, I'll be like, yes, that is so expensive. Obviously, this is not going to happen, but I'll be like, yo, outrageous money. But it's worth it because of the long
Yeah.
run. Maybe he's worth 100 million or 100, like hypothetically, maybe.
I think if
Sorry.
someone paid 80 million for him tomorrow, I won't be mad. But if you
Yeah.
pay 150, that's I think
Yeah.
it's nuts.
Yeah, like if you pay 40 million more, but then I'm like, this guy is doing more for the team. Like, I'm okay to overpay for good players, you know?
Yeah. He's got age on his side. Like if he was
150,
28, 29 right now,
you're
like
putting
even
him in a
like
different
26,
class,
27.
bro. That's
No,
the thing.
yeah,
150
that's
is like
too much. I think
different
that
level.
I think the people that are overrating him is West Ham because they don't want to let him leave.
Yeah.
So
And plus, we haven't seen like CDMs go for such big money. Also, like he'll be one of the first ones
yeah,
to go for
I think like
that much.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Unmesh, who do you have?
I think my point is, I think you can
Sorry.
get a similar player, not an English player, but you can get a similar player if you look in the market for 40, 45 million. Not that I know the name off the top of my head.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think
probably,
Chumeni,
yeah.
bro. If Chumeni was in
Yeah.
the Premier
Chumeni,
League, bro,
yeah.
that guy is so good. Although like now he's in the
Exactly.
media's eye and everything, but
Yeah.
even someone like Bubukar's not
Okay.
Bubukar. Who is the Kamara? Is it Kamara?
Yeah,
who
Kamara,
just
yeah.
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
no one's talking
That's
about
good
it. That
signing,
is an
man.
epic signing.
Good
bro. He's so
signing.
good. He's so good. I don't know why he joined Aston
Yeah.
Villa, but fair enough.
Yeah. Raji,
Who was your
who is your pick?
I don't know. I have Coutinho.
Ooh,
I have Philippe Coutinho.
Coutinho.
The thing is,
overrated
Coutinho
right now.
Prime is different, man.
Coutinho
He's
Prime, yes.
different,
Yeah, let me caveat this. It's Coutinho now. I feel
I would.
Oh,
The only reason I disagree is what did Aston Villa pay for him right now? Like 14
fair
M or
20,
something.
20.
30 M
Okay,
or
yeah.
something.
Like I
So,
don't know. I was
yeah,
out of
like-
names. My other
Yeah.
center.
I get the Coutinho shout. I get it.
I see. Yeah.
Like-
but maybe he's
Yeah.
not.
Like,
He's not
to
overrated.
be honest, I'm mad at him for like what he's done to his career, bro. Like that guy was crazy. And
Yeah.
then, like I don't know who to blame. Like
Yeah.
with Barca or like him.
Maybe he's
Barca
not
in the first
overrated.
place.
Yeah, I think people rate him
Yeah.
okay now.
Also at Bayern, he did well. He was decent.
he won
I think it's more for him. It's more of like he didn't hit his potential that he should have been hitting.
I think he likes.
He
He has
shouldn't
to
have
be.
left. He should have left.
He likes to
Liverpool.
be loved, There's some players who love to be loved by the fans. Like,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
need the fans with them. Like, he just didn't get.
He's not like, I don't think he doesn't have the mentality to like step up.
Yeah,
on his
like
own
some people are just
Yeah.
about their passion. Like, they just want to feel at home or something.
I agree with that. He needs to feed off around him.
Yeah. I'm gonna remove that. Actually, I'm not gonna say Coutinho.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unmesh, you go for one.
I had James Maddison.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
But hear me out, bro.
Penty.
For James Maddison, it's tough, man. He's probably been one of Leicester's best players this season. But
you know why? Like, the reason I want to disagree is just the fact that he's not even made it to England yet, and that pisses me off. Like, as in, like, he's not.
yeah, he's not. Yeah. No, he has been.
I get you though. No, you know what? You go on with your conversation. Like,
I just see. Look, for 2 to 4 games, he's unstoppable. You can't play Maddison.
Yeah.
Like, he'll get assists, he'll get goals, but then after that, for the next 1 month, he'll be so bad.
Yeah,
he'll be so
big flip.
shit.
Yeah, no, that's
If
fair.
you watch a Leicester game, you won't even see him, man. And then again, he'll come back for 4 games, unstoppable player.
I see your point. But
You know what? Let us know in the comments for that one. This one I can't say anything, man.
I have to blame Brendan Rodgers for that. I'm not gonna. Bro.
Yeah,
I feel
maybe that's the
Maddison
reason, yeah.
is crazy. I feel he's underrated, man. I wish.
Yeah.
I love Odegaard. I wish they both joined Arsenal. I know it was between Odegaard or Maddison.
I love Maddison.
Yeah. I think
Maddison's
Odegaard
elite,
fitted Arsenal's system more, but if Maddison joined Arsenal, bro, people would see he would be more in the.
Yeah, put Madison in a good team, man. I think he'd be really good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Oh, that's an interesting one. Overrated.
But it's a good shot. You know what?
I disagree, but fair. I see your point, but no.
Yeah. Same,
I feel
man.
it's Rodgers. I feel it's Brendan Rodgers, and
It's tough, yeah. If
yeah.
I had to go for like a very controversial that Raju will hate me for, was Jack Wilshere.
I
Jack Wilshere was overrated, man.
I can see why people outside Arsenal would feel that
Yeah.
because of his injuries. But if you watched him without injuries, like this guy was,
I've always felt like
Arsenal Barca, the prime
Yeah.
of Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets.
I knew you were
He
gonna
ran
say
that midfield alone. No, but because his sample size is so small, alone at the
No, I
age
get that.
of 21,
That's what I'm
and
saying. I think.
Arsenal won 2-1. Sorry, yeah, at home, and he bossed those 3. Man City goals versus Man City goals versus like big games. This guy was 22, bro. Like I knew it. He's becoming Arsenal captain. He's becoming. I see why
Yeah,
you
yeah,
say
yeah.
he's overrated, but I mean, yeah, I see your point.
Yeah.
But I feel if you are an Arsenal fan or if you watched Arsenal more
Probably,
regularly,
like, yeah.
he was Fabregas.
That's why I say this,
maybe
like, yeah.
not as good as Fabregas, maybe technically, but because he loved, like he had more passion in him, so he would
Yeah.
go for stuff other players.
Like, he
wouldn't.
was Arsenal boy, yeah.
Yeah, like just even for the game itself, like even for West Ham when he played, like he would go into everything 100%,
Yeah.
like a Casemiro type player, in terms of, like just go for tackles. You shouldn't.
Yeah. I see that, but yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah.
Okay, let's do forwards.
Let's go forwards, yeah. Amelie, go first.
I'm going to start. I've waited since we ever started this podcast for this
Tell me.
moment.
If you
To
say
bring
Neymar,
this-
I'm gonna leave.
It has to be Neymar. And
I knew
wanna
it,
say
I
this,
knew it, I knew it, I
Before
knew it.
before we even get into the conversation, for the fans, I supported. Till Messi was at Barca, I have cried for Barcelona. I have watched Neymar give us a 6-1 to PSG. I watched everything Neymar, and always at the back of my head, like I always thought Neymar, he was good. Like I thought he was good, but then I think all of it got to his head. And then let me just be real. I always thought he was overrated for like. I never thought he was overrated. I just thought like it's a bit much. Then I saw his documentary on Netflix, and that's when this thing was the nail in the coffin. I was like, bro, this guy is pure PR, man. Like it's so much PR. Like he has a media company running for this guy. That's when I was like, bro, I'm convinced. Like he's running on a credit card that's from too long and it's gonna run out soon. But like he can't keep doing it. Like he needs to step. If he doesn't step up on World Cup this year, this guy's the most overrated player in the history of football for me. It's so stupid.
I see that.
Like,
I see that.
for me, if
I
he doesn't
can't,
step
I
up,
can't.
it's my last last chance with him. I'll fall in love with him if he makes Brazil win the World Cup. If not, he's too overrated for me. He is way too overrated. This guy is just showboating consistently too much.
I feel that I can't.
I loved
disagree,
him.
man.
I loved him at Barca. I can't disagree, but I think like let me just say this. I think my point is he's not the he's not the third best player by not even close to being the third best player in the our
right now. No, yeah, right now, no.
No, in our generation, like as in, if we're going to move into this generation of like Mbappe, Haaland, DTC, like if we're going to move this leave this era of Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar is not number 3 for me, and it's so hard for me to put him at number 3 there. Cause that's why he's overrated for me. Because people say he's number 3rd best. I'm sure even Raju you think he's the 3rd best, and not that I hate that. I'm just saying I think that. That's
I see. I see why.
I always felt that unfair too. Like Neymar being 3rd best, I always felt that unfair. But overrated, it's tough.
I can't.
It's right. A lot of people can't see this. I get it, but it's just like
no, I can't disagree more with that point. I see what you're saying. I agree with all the points you said. Like his PR is elite and stuff like that. Like they are actually have a company. Even when I watched the documentary, I was like, "Damn, this is a bit mad."
He's a money guy, man.
But I mean, that's modern football. I feel that's modern football, and like it's gonna become more and more prominent. Like Kylian Mbappe stayed at PSG because of part of it was his image rights.
First.
Image rights was a big deal.
Like, that, bro. I feel like money is ruining football in that sense, but
that's a conversation for another. But I feel
the whole Puma deal, he left and then he joined.
Yeah, Ozil also,
And then
I can't disagree more with that point. Although I feel what Neymar is, there's this TikTok I watched. I'm gonna share it in the description. I don't think I've shared it with you guys also. But I always believe Neymar is the 3rd best player. And when I've watched him play, every single time watch him play, I'm just like, this is why you watch football, like this is what the stuff he does on the pitch. Fair. Like it's just so amazing to watch. The people.
That's fair.
I feel like I can't. When he's on the pitch, I'm just like, okay, this is the best player on the pitch. Even if he plays with Messi, obviously Messi's, but I just feel like this is the best player on the pitch. Like everything gravitates around this guy. Like I don't know, he could have achieved way more in his career. He should have won a World. If he still wins the World Cup.
That's also what annoys me. Is like if he is the 3rd best player, he's not provided what the 3rd best player should be providing.
Yeah, I that's a fair argument.
That's fair.
I think for how I just love watching like such players. Like he plays with his heart on his sleeve. Like he's just. I feel the stuff that he's arrogant and stuff like media is. He also has PR team because the other PR side is pushing him down. Like there's so much. That is false misinformation. Like there's this persona that Neymar is like an arrogant guy and he dives.
Bro, I don't know what it is, but watching that Netflix documentary for me made it worse. I was just like, nah, man, this guy is too much.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's a controversial. That's a controversial.
Yeah. I've always waited to say that on the podcast.
No, but that's a fair point. Like you've made a good argument for it. Like you're not just saying it out of spite.
Like I don't, and that's the thing. It's like I can't hate him. It's not like I was a Real fan and I saw him at Barca. Like I was crying when they won 6-1.
I still remember when you called when he scored the goal.
Yeah, bro.
I closed the TV and I'm going to sleep. I still can't.
I remember we had more about that. That was a crazy match. But that's what I'm saying. So it's not like I have anything against him. It's also a lot of it is to be the fact that he should have done a lot more.
I think if we're seeing potential, maybe he had more goals and assists.
Well, now the thing is like this guy is probably gonna not win a Ballon d'Or in his entire career.
That's a crime.
I understand he was against Messi.
That's a crime, though.
But Messi and Ronaldo. But still, like that, he could go down without a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. That's crazy, though. But you see, the fact that 19 and people are like, okay, this guy has to win Ballon d'Ors. Like the pressure on him was immense.
Yeah.
So like,
that I agree.
I don't know.
Like okay, this is an argument for another day, but I feel like him leaving Barca was a really bad decision. Like I know what he was trying to do, but it's not worth it.
It didn't work out at all. Yeah.
Like you're trying to fight the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Man, anyways, who's your overrated guys for this?
This was tough. I thought of Jack Grealish first, but Grealish, like, I still remember, man.
It's English tax. It's English tax on his
It's
price
English
tag, but I
tax,
think without his price tag, he's not. I don't think.
Yeah, you don't see him overrated.
I don't know. I don't see him
Maybe,
as overrated. Yeah.
yeah, maybe
He's-
Dybala.
Oh, you think Dybala is really overrated?
Yeah,
That could be. That's a fair shot. Actually, could be.
yeah, man. Like yeah, I still think he's a bit overrated.
That's fair.
And he was.
Dybala,
he was in
the
league
problem is people
this
Serie A
season.
and stuff. I don't watch enough of them. But I'm
That's the
always
thing.
ahead
We
Dybala
don't
just
watch a
chatting,
lot of
I
Serie
want
A,
to leave.
like-
I want to leave. I want to leave.
Also, the only time I've seen him play is probably Champions League,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or maybe like the big games of like Juve against
Okay,
Inter
okay.
or someone. But
Maybe Dybala should move, and for his own sake, is move
He's
to
leaving.
probably
He's
going
leaving.
to
He's
club.
leaving. He's
yeah,
leaving.
he's probably going to leave.
come and make because I think at this point everyone has the perception that Dybala has become shit. Like he was supposed to be this big star. Like,
That's
you
the
know,
thing. That's
big-
the thing.
I feel
Played
like
alongside
he was
Ronaldo
so
as
good
well.
before Ronaldo joined Juve. Ronaldo
Yeah,
joined
you're right.
Juve.
Like I
And
think
you know
right
how
now he just finished.
you know how like
Yeah.
Rashford and all these guys have suffered with Ronaldo coming into the team. Obviously, it's not Ronaldo's fault. It's just natural that the team
Yeah.
gravitates around the best player, arguably in the world.
But
So,
Dybala, ever since he's gone to Juventus, he's been kind of underperforming. Like
no,
when he was,
no,
where was
he was so
before?
good
What
for
is it?
Juve in the first
What is the
5,
thing?
like 3 seasons, man.
Bombers?
No, he was at
He wasn't. He
Palermo.
wasn't that good. Yeah, Palermo, the pink kid. Yeah.
Yeah, he was so good at Juve, man.
You
I
know
don't
what pisses me off about
I
Dybala
think,
is
I think
that
he was that good. He was good, no doubt. But
I feel it was really good.
no, saying
Yeah.
what pisses me off about Dybala is like because I support Messi in Argentina. He's never done anything for Argentina, man. He's
But Argentina is mismanaged. Like
yeah, that's true also.
it's a
Like, the country
mismanaged
as a whole.
country. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
But like I wish like if not Juve, you could make a name there. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
I think he'll
But
stay
he's
in
played
Italy.
with Ronaldo and Messi.
He loves
Think about
Italy.
that. He plays with Ronaldo and Messi, and like
Yeah.
at both times he's not shown
It's
it,
a tough thing
yeah,
to compete
not
with.
come to his club. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. I have Leroy Sané. I think he's overrated.
I had a feeling you'd say him.
I have-
You know
I
how
have-
I'm saying Neymar went to Barca was a bad decision. I feel for Sané him going to. I feel like Sané had just started to hit the ground.
I
and
think
left.
even at Premier League, he was a bit overrated. Like,
Oh,
That's a fair shot.
No, I think
But
he's so good.
actually rated him.
I think Leroy Sané is like, well, he was meant to be one of the best wingers. He's still good. Like at Bayern,
He's
he's
still-
still
he is still really
he's still
good,
doing
yeah.
it in the Champions League and stuff. But I
Yeah.
feel like someone like Serge Gnabry is not getting credit. He's getting.
Yeah, as much as
I mean, Leroy Sané is getting the credit Gnabry should. When Serge
Yes,
Gnabry is
I get
better
that.
than him, he's scored so many more goals. He's more.
Oh, yeah.
His link up plays better. I think Sané is. I don't know. Maybe he's become more entitled, or the way he's on the pitch. I've watched Bayern a few times.
I
When I
feel-
watched,
he always had those issues, like also
You
with
know,
the
these players-
disciplinary issues and shit.
like when they're doing well, you say that's the attitude you like. Like obviously it
Yeah.
goes. If they're playing bad, you're like, oh, this is
It's both
arrogance. Yeah, it goes both
Yeah,
ways.
it's both ways.
But I feel
Yeah.
like at this point he's doing more bad than good. Like that attitude is good when it works. Like Ibrahimovic or something, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be contradictory. Like I love Ibra and then I say Sané is acting stupid. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Sonny was scary, man, bro.
He was,
Every
he
time
was.
United plays City, I was scared if Sonny got the ball. I was
The
like,
one thing I have against him is like, why did he leave City at the time when literally they were about to be the best team in the world, and he left?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think because of his
I-
home, Bayern
yeah.
Munich, like Germany.
Yeah,
He had-
unless
he
if,
had
if
no
it's a personal
competition.
reason, like he wants to be in Germany, that makes sense. Like that's fair. Like,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
take that out.
I mean, he won the
Like-
treble anyways. I think he's.
Yeah.
That's not true.
But yeah, I think he's a bit
that's a fair
overrated.
shot.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
even in the
yeah.
Premier
I think
League,
to that,
he was a bit. I feel
What?
like Phil Foden now is better than what Sané was at that time.
Sané was a,
Yeah.
I
Like
think it
he's-
was all those magic moments of KDB with him. That time.
yeah. Like he
Oh,
was
yeah.
so good at his
Like-
runs. He's so good at timing his
Yeah,
runs.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
he's
he's
so
scary,
good.
bro.
I
I-
don't know.
His shot power, man. Sonny, that lanky dude, but
Maybe I'm more
Bro, he's-
disappointed.
Sanchez just said in this video that all of Bayern's left side is overrated.
Oh yeah. But Joshua Kimmich, guys, elite.
Joshua Kimmich underrated.
Yes.
Underrated.
We
Yeah.
need to start a hive,
Underrated,
man.
yeah.
Kimmich.
Bro, Kimmich have been since he.
bro, since school, I still remember, man.
Since
Bro,
school, yeah.
somebody used to go
Yeah,
hard.
let's
Kimmich,
some more
right.
context. Amule is like the earliest
Yeah.
Kimmich fan in the world.
Yeah,
Joshua
I
Kimmich,
call
please
it
send a
early.
signed jersey if you ever see this.
That's facts. That's biggest fact.
Since Kimmich was a right back.
Yeah.
Since Kimmich
Every Monday morning in school after the weekend games, I'm like, bro, Kimmich played right back today, CDM.
No, he's too good. I love him, even the way he is,
good.
man. He's such a good player. Anyways, I think we can end it on a wholesome note. Joshua Kimmich, Flawless Pod loves you.
We love you.
We shall put you on our next, when our rebrand, we put your face.
Yeah.
Amula, you need to get a Kimmich t-shirt on that note.
Yeah.
Germany wins, I'll get it.
Anyways.
You mean a Mexico jersey, yeah?
Oh yeah, Mexico.
I'm dead.
Thank you guys again for joining us.
All right.
Don't forget to like
you.
and especially subscribe. Please, guys, subscribing helps us more than you believe.
Yeah.
More than
we
you
want to
believe.
hit
More than you believe.
100 subs. 100 subs. soon.
100 subs.
More than
Before the new season starts, we better hit 100 subs.
Yeah.
Thank you. And like the
Awesome.
video
Thanks, everyone.
twice.
Let us know who you already
No, don't like it twice. Then they'll unlike it.
Oh yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Thrice.
Just like it once, but make sure you like it.
Respect.
Yeah. Respect.
See you guys. Bye.
Alright,
Cheers.
Peace.